be getting some more interference this side than I thought. Could have sworn that structure wasn't there before. Where did that spring from? Is this that timey-wimey nonsense I've been hearing about?
Oh, what? Better let someone else handle this.
Make way for the Star-Spangled Man with a Plan. It's gonna take more than that to keep me down.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
Nice! Just wish I could use stuff like this to pay my rent.
Where in the known realms does Chronopolis really reside? The terrain my feet stand upon cannot have simply materialized.
Hello? Dost thou remember me? I moved here from Manhattan. Thanks for the suggestion, man. This place is great.
Think I'll dish out a little justice of my own.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
How fares your aim? Perhaps you might mount the cannon and grant us a demonstration.
Reporting for...
Where could I go? The The wretched heat of this volcano confounds me. I long to relocate to a cooler climate, maybe even the coldest climate. So long as it's not too crowded, I require peace to do my thinking. Dost thou know of any place that matches these criteria? Well, where dost thou recommend?
Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
The mountains of Kunlun. But of course! There I can enjoy the biting cold and have the quiet to reflect on how much I loathe that volcano. I must away at once. My gratitude to you.
Citizens of Chronopolis are reminded not to wantonly deface public property. Specifically, stop putting those weird top hats on top of things.
Whilst it could be argued that Asgard's flowing magma is aesthetically pleasing, day to day it is most inconvenient.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
I must be prepared for the sake of every Avalonian.
I seek your aid!
Citizens having trouble dealing with their recent time displacement should contact their nearest Kang counselor, or Kangseller. He may be only a cardboard cutout, but I assure you, he is a great listener.
What am I in for today?
Get me out of here!
I bet someone will pay a high price for this.
I was most humbled when they offered the position of cannon guard. I have adored cannon since I was a boy. I cannot get enough of them.
Look, a person, I think.
Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
Oh, where did that spring from? Is this that timey-wimey nonsense I've been hearing about? Hello? We flew this drone in from London during the convergence for hidden observation purposes, but everyone seems to be gone now, so we came out of hiding. I have to say I might be getting some more interference this side than I thought. Could have sworn that structure wasn't there before.
Get me out of here!
We were able to recover the second cannon. This will be a great boon to Asgard's defenses.
Have a problem with constant Kree invasions? Then why not sign up for a crash course in the ancient martial art of Kang Fu, held at your local Kang Community Center?
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
You are unstoppable at the helm of a cannon. Please, grace us with another display soon.
I am ill at ease performing in this Ethernet food preparation charade while the city is in the midst of Ragnarok.
Yes, you made that quite clear when you broke the camera. You did give your word, though.
I didst give thou my word.
How are those camera repairs coming, guys? Oh, looks like we can get started. I'm a Midgardian.
And I am an Asgardian.
And this is
The
Forget the Takeaway. It's time to cook real food in a web show. Today we're joined by a special guest, a real-life Asgardian from the hidden realm of Asgard.
I was deceived into giving my word and am now indentured until the end of this recording session.
Tremendous! Today, we're taking a look at creating a traditional gold brick roast while paying special attention to the cultural requirements of the Asgardian diet so our guest here feels well at home.
Before Ragnarok, this was my home. Now, in the aftermath, it is ever more apparent that everything I once knew is gone.
So there's no specific things you can't eat then?
Gluten is iffy.
Well, as soon as the fridge turns up, we'll get cooking, just like Andrimnir would himself.
Actually, Andrimnir was a rather limited chef, capable only of preparing the same dish night after night. His title, God of Cooking, is naught but a cruel joke.
While we wait, why not purchase your own? Forget the takeaway. It's time to cook real food in a web show apron from our high-quality website designed by my nephew. Although we can't allude to it, we can't show you the apron or the website for legal reasons, as our rivals own the broadcast rights to it.
Is all Midgardian law so contrived?
Mainly copyright law. Delicious Asgardian ingredients sourced straight from the heartland of Asgard. Let's take a moment to savor and appreciate their beauty before we chuck them all in the blender.
This blender you speak of, I do not see it.
That's because, despite your appointed role as goddess of unpacking recently purchased kitchen appliances, you've neglected to unpack our recently purchased kitchen appliance.
I see. 100,000 apologies. The instructions provided here are insufficient, filled with pictograms with nary a word in sight. I cannot do this.
mountain, I think. I might be getting some more interference this side than I thought. Could have sworn that structure wasn't there before. I have to say I've been a tad lonely. I'm not supposed to come out of this control room until the mission's complete, but it's been like 4 or 5 years. Did those guys forget about me? I heard someone say Asgard had shifted into another reality. I wish I'd seen who'd said that, but hey-ho.
This is your glorious ruler, Kang. Message to whichever citizen jumping by high score on X.
And now, to move our concoction into the hot fires of the end of the world for...
I was led to believe we were using some manner of sponsored Midgardian device to generate heat in this escapade.
I'm gonna edit you saying that out of this. For 30 minutes at 1,832 degrees Fahrenheit, or thereabouts.
Must we really wait 30 minutes?
Nah, nobody waits that long for a cake these days.
Cake? Not roast?
Nobody's paying attention. It's fine. Et voila! The perfect dessert for your Asgardian-themed dinner party. Serves 12.
Is this webinet of yours really willing to tolerate such drivel as this?
Where did that spring from? Is this that timey-wimey nonsense I've been hearing about?
My fellows are in dire need of rescue. Might I request your aid? The effects of Ragnarok and this villainous plot by Kang has left Asgard in a state of ruin, and many of my fellow Asgardians stranded across the lava.
Mayday! Mayday! Going down!
I would attempt to rescue, but I fear those stones will not support the weight of 2, and they lack the bravery to jump across the lava on their own. Please, you must aid me in awakening the warriors' hearts within them. We must make them leap.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
My attempts to inspire or goad them into jumping have failed, but there must be some way to influence them.
Thank you for saving your generalissimo.
It's no use! I have forgotten how to leap! And I used to be such a good leaper! I can feel the power of the leap return to me!
What sorcery is this? Apologies. In my line of work, one easily becomes wary of magic, but needs must.
brave actions this day shall be recorded in the Asgardian history books. If there are any that haven't been burned to ashes, that is. Oh, I have somehow leapt to safety! Now to leap home and never go outside again! Well done. Now quickly, rescue the others. It's all right, Lady Sif. I will just wait here. How long does flowing lava take to solidify? I am through waiting. It is time to take matters into my own hands. Those stones will not hold forever. You must hurry. You must act swiftly, or they shall surely fall. You can do it. I have faith in you. Be mindful of your path. It appears sorry to keep you waiting, Lady Sif. You work swiftly, my friend, but we cannot rest yet.
A reminder that one lucky citizen can win themselves a tour of my citadel by finding the elusive golden ticket hidden inside the wrapper of a regular delicious Kang bar. As an added bonus, you will then be enlisted in Kang's army for the rest of your existence. Absolutely free.
My legs seem to have taken the form of a wobbling, dessert-like substance. My legs! They move on their own. Well, I trust they know what they do. Well, nobody's perfect. Solid ground. 1,000 thank yous, legs.
Only one remains. Hurry and save them.
1,000 apologies, Lady Sif. Boiling lava is my second greatest fear, after public speaking. Aha! Boiling lava, schmoiling schmava, let us do this.
Every setback is a chance to learn.
Oh, phew! And that puts an end to that palaver. Oh, I think I might faint.
It would seem that all my fellows have found their way back to solid ground. Thank you, great sorcerer. Without the aid of your strange powers, they would have surely met with a grim fate. Asgard and I are ever in your debt. Perhaps you would allow me to repay your kindness by fighting at your side.
Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti. Lab 98? Or was it 97? Lost count.
Hey, buddy, help a fella out. So I had a, shall we say, eventful night last night. One that involved my bike getting the teensiest, tiniest bit destroyed by an angry gang. I've been looking to pick up a new one, but everyone I ask about it just screams and runs away. Think maybe it's the flaming head. Hey, your head ain't on fire, or at the very least not as on fire. You think maybe you could grill some of these locals about where to find a good bike? Thanks! Somebody around here has gotta know where I can find a bike which suits my awesome style. You know, skulls and flames and, you know, that stuff. I feel so lost without a bike. A ghost rider without his bike is just... Found out anything useful yet?
Wondering why I'm yet to be complimented on the fact that I managed to get not one, not two, but 3 Manhattans in one world. That's the kind of value you just...
On my recent travels, I happened upon a merchant selling majestic 2-wheeled carriages, black as night, which leave flames in their wake. I wish to return there, but its location eludes my memory. How vexing.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
Trouble seems to be following me around today.
Hello? Dost thou remember me?
peculiar man with the head of flame is said to have been seen roaming these parts. If you see him, be wary. He could well be in league with that fiend, Ragnarok.
Odin will be most displeased. I did not foresee this. I fear I am deserving of Odin's wrath for not warning him of Kang's nefarious plan. The villain must have schemed beyond my view to create this twisted land he calls a kingdom, and to allow Asgard to be drawn into this chaos. This failing weighs heavy on me. But I will atone for this error by defending Asgard in its time of need. I will prove my worth by driving the enemies of my king from this land. Although, if you could perhaps lend me your aid, just as a precaution, I would be ever in your debt. Very good. Then let us prepare for battle. I sense our enemies in this direction.
I was told Asgard was a lovely place to visit, but it's rather worse for wear. I'll be having a word with my travel agent when I get back to Manhattan.
Is it hot here, or is it just...
Might I request that you keep the noise to a minimum?
Hello? Dost thou remember me?
Is it hot here?
You have returned to
Perhaps it was nothing. Allow me to try again. Yes. Asgard's enemies surely advance from this direction. Hold firm, friend. They must be biding their time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. I understand your frustration, but please refrain from fidgeting so much back there, friend.
The city of many colors across the dusty arena is a most beguiling place. Indeed, my travel companion was quite enchanted by what the merchant near the tall spire had on display. Perhaps I should return to purchase one of those strange contraptions for him.
Any moment now. Just be. It sounds as though you're waging your own war back there. Did a bee happen by? There seem to be more of them since we came to Chronopolis.
Got any hot butt?
It seems there are no enemies here after all. Could my vision truly be this mistaken? Or perhaps the very thought of our heroic vigilance has caused them to turn tail and flee. At any rate, Asgard is safe, for now at least. Though we failed to meet any actual combat, somehow I feel your presence alone has been a tremendous boon to me. So for that, you have my thanks.
Something for my next session of magical studies, perhaps?
Hear anything else? Ragnarok? The person or... Never mind. It doesn't matter. That sounds promising. Just need to know where that merchant is. Sounds like something in Nueva York. Could be useful if we knew for definite what the place was selling. All right, think we got ourselves a lead. An awesome bike shop in Nueva York. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head on over there.
Ah! It's our angel investor from earlier! How are you? We're doing great.
Gotta cut through here to get to Nueva York. Just hope we don't run into any trouble. Trying to get between me and my new bike, huh? Big mistake. That's those guys taken care of. On we go. All this walking really ain't my style. Ugh, think I got sand in my shoe. You guys couldn't wait until after I picked up my bike to jump us? Losers. All right, this is Nueva York. Now, where was that bike shop again? Man, I hate walking. I forgot how much I hate walking. I just want to ride! Is this the place? And is that?
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you.
Huh?
Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax.
Huh. Well, this ain't quite what I was expecting. And I somehow doubt this thing is packing much in the way of horsepower, but I do like the color, so I guess it'll do for now. If nothing else, it beats walking, right? Anyway, thanks for helping me out. You're ever in a jam? Give me a call, though I may not be able to get there too fast on this thing.
Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
You get to lock up tonight. This will be your big break. But no one told you to be on the outside when you lock the door.
Oh, shock! Oh, shock! Oh, shock!
Kang's not much of an emperor.
Unless someone objects in the next few seconds, I'm keeping this. Anyone? Nice.
Any assistance assistance in this matter would be sincerely appreciated. Sincerely. Of course,
Now that's what a real hero looks like.